Yalden. You blame it on... Don't blame it on the mirror.
Hey, Warren School community. It's Jeff Yalden here. My friends, I'm excited and honored to be coming to your school community tomorrow, late afternoon, and spending the whole day with you on Thursday. I know that many of you might be wondering about my visit, and you might have questions or maybe even concerns. Rightfully so. Listen, I know that this is a tough time for all of you right now. This is your community. These are your kids. These are your teachers. This is your school. These are our families. And people are hurting. And they're asking a lot of questions, and questions that, my friends, we probably will never be able to have answers for. We can speculate all we want, but the truth is we may never know. And speculation or making assumptions, that doesn't do anything other than spread rumors. So you might be wondering, who am I? Well, that's a great question, and I'd love to share my resume with you, but that doesn't and it never has impressed me. You see, I never asked to grow up into my adult years of my career serving school communities in times of crisis or suicide, mental health challenges, but my heart and my passion has gifted me with this incredible career that I absolutely feel honored to do. So my friends, the only thing that I can say is this isn't about me, but it's about someone that has incredible experience and thankfully a good reputation in helping school communities through these tough times. Allow me to share with you some of my thoughts, and I want to be very sensitive in how I say this. My friends, I know as much as you do about the two students who made a forever decision, and I also know as much as you do about the teacher who made a forever decision. And my friends, I'm sorry. I'm here, and that's why I'm coming. And I send my thoughts and prayers to each and every one of you. Students, administration, the teachers, the counselors, the parents, the coaches, and the friends and the families. I've spent a lot of time getting information and doing my own research as to what I think from experience. Well, I don't want to go off that. But what I need and I want to be very sensitive about is how I talk about suicide, because I know that there's a lot of people that are very sensitive, and the last thing that I want to do is leave pieces that the school community, teachers, counselors, parents have to pick up after I leave. My friends, I'm not coming to fix this. I can't. What I am doing is I'm coming to help normalize the conversation and let people know and give people permission that, my friends, it's simply okay to not be okay. And it's also okay to ask for help. I do. I always have. I always will. You see, I'm a growth mindset type of guy. What I know is what I know, and what I don't know, my friends, I don't know. And that's the same for you. And so in saying that, yes, my talk will be safe, informative, uplifting, and educational. As a parent myself, I would definitely want my child in attendance with a growth mindset and an open heart. What we are all going through is and can be traumatizing. My friends, you'll never forget this experience, but this experience should not define you. Like all experiences in life, both good and bad, I think we're shaped by our experiences or circumstances and situations. We grow as a result of what we go through, and we have to go through this. And going through it together is the best thing that we can do. We can't avoid this, just like we can't avoid our thoughts and feelings. Remember that. Thoughts are thoughts, just like an arm is an arm, a leg is a leg. Thoughts are just what they are, they're thoughts. But my friends, feelings. And it's not a weakness to want to talk about feelings. I'll tell you this, and my friends, I'll say it again on Thursday. If you don't talk it out, you will act it out. I will be available all day and all night. If I'm the one person you feel that you can talk it out with, then you get in touch with someone. You get in touch with a friend, a teacher, a counselor, Miss Carrie Swanson, a school administrator. Let them know you want to talk to me. I'm coming to your community for you. My friends, let me share with you why I love what I get to do. And I often say that I speak about what I most often need to learn myself. You see, I'm a man that lives with mental health conditions. I am diagnosed with major depression, bipolar type 2, and post-traumatic stress disorder. My vulnerability is my strength. My transparency is my strength. I'm not afraid to talk about it because I am who I am today because of what I went through and come to learn about myself. I am in counseling and I take medication. Honestly, I can't do this if I didn't take medication. And I'm okay with what I have to do to live the healthy life that I live now. But I will share with you some stories in which, my friends, you will judge me. That's okay. Because nobody has judged me more than I've judged myself. I don't judge people anymore. Because I think that if I'm judging you, then I'm not spending enough time doing the work that I need to do to fix my imperfections. And I'll tell you, I, like many of us, I have a lot of them. But what I've learned most is that when it comes to stress, anxiety, and being overwhelmed, it starts first with the mindset. My mindset is one of self-esteem and valuing yourself. And then it's about making a choice to be the victor and not the victim. It's about choosing to be better in everything and not bitter in anything. My friends, you are what you think you are. And I'll tell you what I think that you're capable of, but what always bothers me is that I can't want your success and your wellness more than you have to want it for yourself. I know what you can do, and I know what you're capable of doing, and I know what you can do with your life. I just need you to know what I already know. My friends, I believe in 5 things when it comes to our wellness. Very simple. Number 1, hope. Don't ever lose hope. And hope comes from having a purpose. And that's one of the issues with young people today. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't know what I'm going to do. I have no idea. I don't want to do anything. No, that's not it. I'll tell you what your purpose is. You wake up, you get up, you dress up, and you show up. And if you can do that with a growth mindset while being present every day, remember, you want to learn a little bit, the growth mindset. You don't want to be that fixed mindset like, yeah, I know. My friends, don't ever lose hope. Number 2, personal responsibility. Listen, I don't want to be that parent or that teacher that says, be where you should be, doing what you should do at the time you should be doing it. But I'll tell you something about personal responsibility. It takes 2 seconds to make a bad choice. It could take 30 years or maybe you never recover. So in a way, it's be where you should be, doing what you should do at the time you should be doing it. Personal responsibility, put the I above the E, never the E above the I. Intellect over emotion. Number 3, education. My friends, education is so much more than just sitting between 4 walls. Education is every day. As a matter of fact, on Thursday, do not miss school. You might think, yeah, I know, I don't want to talk about it. That's the fixed mindset. I promise you, it will be a day that you will remember forever. We're learning every day. Number 4, self-advocacy. My friends, I can't help you if I don't know you need help. And so self-advocacy is reaching out and asking questions. And I believe that if you have the courage to ask questions, the answer shall appear. But you can't ask questions with this expectation that the world owes you something, because I'll be honest with you, the world don't owe you nothing. And number 5, support. Let me tell you something that I've heard from your superintendent and some other people. When we have a suicide, it can rock a school community. When you have a school community that has multiple suicides, that can be devastating. And rocking a school community becomes almost unbearable. And then if you have a staff member, a teacher, I'm not saying one suicide is worse than the other. But I'll tell you something, when you have this suicide contagion that you're going through, 2 students and then a teacher. And from what I know, this teacher was very vocal on social media about the 2 students. And the teacher had a lot of people that really looked up to this teacher. And so what I'm hearing now is that when we lost our 2 students, the staff was there supporting the students. But now we lose a staff member, teacher, and the students have risen up to support the staff and the teachers. That's support, my friends. We are there for one another. When one person is hurting, we gravitate to that person. When another person, we gravitate. But I want you to understand, you can't pour from an empty pitcher. And so it's good to have a support network, but you know something? You have to take care of yourself first. And that's called self-care. My friends, I'm truly honored to be coming to your community this Thursday. I promise I will be one of the most real, I'll be one of the best and most engaging speakers that you've ever experienced. So I ask you that we come together for one another. And lastly, my friends, my visit, it's not about what we've been through as much as it's about where we are today and how we are moving forward. It's about reframing and changing the narrative from this day moving forward. And remember, I will not leave till I've had the opportunity to speak to everyone or anyone that wants to meet with me. But don't forget, I can't help you if I don't know that you need help. My friends, I'm here for you. And always remember, suicide is a permanent action to a temporary situation. We'll see you Thursday.